So what are these traditional martial arts blocks actually for? Man, there are a million videos on YouTube about Bunkai for these movements. I'll show you a couple. We're grappling. You might think, what, grappling? I thought this was blocking punches. And I grab his wrist because I want to arm drag him and grab something and put him on the floor, right? There's a moment where this is a very clear and present danger, right? So grapple with me and grab this wrist. Okay, he's got this wrist. And there are many things I can do to break this grip, one of which is this, okay? This movement. The first time I ever saw somebody use this practically in a fight, I was wrestling with a wrestling coach. We're clinching up. I grabbed one of his wrists like this, and he strips the grip like this, and then shoots in for a body block and starts having some fun with takedowns. And I said to him, what? That's karate. He's like, that's wrestling. Just stripping the grip. Like, no, that is the most clear and concise and practical application of the karate low block I've ever seen in my life. Now, again, I've seen a bunch of others. What about this middle block? Okay. And I've seen some silly ones. I've seen some seemingly practical ones. Here, throw a push kick at my midsection. Okay, do that again. There's one. You can use it as an actual block for a push kick. Here, throw another one. Now, generally when somebody throws a kick like that, I like to use this type of parry because it can turn into a catch. But you can use that midsection block. This one I actually have used. Now, I've never used this, but some people insist this is the most practical application for that middle block because one hand is here, pulling into the wrist, boom, the other hand is here. I've never used it. You know, I've seen plenty of Bunkai breakdown videos, and you know, in theory, it kind of makes sense. Maybe if he grabs a cross body grab and hi-ya. But I've never been in that scenario because generally when we fight, what are we doing? We're clenching up and we're pummeling and we're grabbing the head and grabbing the underhook. And okay, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I would let go. But if I'm crazy and I don't let go, maybe it's hurt.
Yeah, he'd probably just let go. Here, try that on me. So if I grab you here and you do that inside middle block,
Like this? No.
like this.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, sure, I can break your grip. The high block, I honestly have no idea. I've seen a bunch of Bunkai videos where, you know, guys are doing this with a sai or a tonfa in their hands, and they say these movements were actually meant to represent weapons. And maybe they were, maybe they weren't, I don't know. I've never seen anybody give a satisfactory answer of why you would do this in a fight. So if you have one, let me know in the comments. But I do have a pretty good Bunkai breakdown of this movement. Why? You pull one hand back to the hip as you bring this, you're kicking. I catch a kick. My hand is right here, I pull. I've got another one, but it requires a key, reach, hold, and he comes down because I had a cross collar grip. But that's a whole, I've got a whole video on that thing. Go check that one out. But yeah, Ollie.
Yep.
You've studied karate for a long time. You
Yeah.
have a high rank in karate.
Yeah, brown belt.
Brown belt, okay. Have you ever used
In real life,
these?
in sparring style.
Yeah.
Like, I used this in wrestling only. Like,
Yeah.
actually not even like this because I don't want to injure my training partners, but like
Yeah,
I'll do
it
like
does
this
hurt.
because I want to be soft. But if somebody's like really holding strong,
Yeah.
then I would do that one. Bam.
Yeah, because
That's legit for wrestling.
it's not a nice
This
move.
never in my life used. Maybe Now I'm thinking, I know it will not work, but maybe against axe kick if you're very strong. So if I throw an axe kick, maybe you block it like that.
You know what I was always
Just an
taught
idea.
in Taekwondo classes? You ever do the X block? It's something everybody teaches and nobody ever does against the axe kick. They're like, okay, in a tournament, sometimes people will, bring the axe kick. Here, throw an axe kick at me very slowly. Like, in theory, that works. Nobody ever does it, though. Have you ever seen this in the Olympics? No, you've never seen that in the Olympics. So,
yeah, I guess you need to be very, very fast.
I think the real answer, why are these moves taught so much and so rarely ever used? Tradition. Tradition.
You need to respect the tradition.
Gotta respect the traditions. That being said, thank you for watching. Now get out there and train.
Hey fella, looks like you could use a rash guard. What for, you say? Well, they protect your skin against mat-borne illnesses, mat burn, and they make you look incredibly cool. But where do I get a rash guard from? Hey, have you heard of xmartial.com? Yeah? Then what are you waiting for? Check them out right now. xmartial.com has all kinds of rash guards, from sleek and simple, novelty, badass designs, and more. Channel your inner Japanese cartoon rat monster. Express your love for bad puns and kitty cats doing iconic jujitsu moves. Hey, that panda's gonna hit the other panda with a folding chair like a pro wrestler. And this one makes your right arm stand out. xmartial.com, serving your needs beyond just no-gi Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Now, find brand new equipment for mixed martial arts, kickboxing, Muay Thai, wrestling, and more at xmartial.com. As always, use my code Ramsey10 for 10% off everything on the website. Once again, that's xmartial.com. Rash guards, spats, shorts, and more. Links and discount codes in the description below.